Hello all, welcome back to another interesting story under the Azadi Kamrat Mahasab story series by Momish Down Musings. Today I'm going to talk about one woman commander in the army of the Queen who has defeated Britishers for the first time even before Jhansi Lakshmi Bai. You all must be aware of the Queen Velu Nachiyar, isn't it? She is the first queen who has started waging battles with Britishers, and she defeated Britishers in 1780 itself. But do you know the woman commander in her army who has doubled up not just as a woman chief commander but also as the first woman suicide bomber in Amber and gave her all the opportunity, the queen, Velu Nachiyar, the opportunity to win over the Britishers? Yes, my dear friends. Let us get into the story of Veeramangai Kuyili. Veeramangai, it means the chief commander or the bravest lady, Kuyili, and her name is Kuyili. She, before we talk about her story, we need to understand the background and what is her role in the story that or the history that's happening in the 17th century, and where she's coming from and how she's fitting into the story, and what actions of hers have changed the course of the history, isn't it? So let us first understand a little bit about the background. Sivaganga region was being ruled by either Thevar families, Thevars, in the 17th century. Velu Nachiyappa's husband, Muthuvathangana Thevar, was the king. He's the second king from the Thevar's family who was ruling Sivaganga region at that point of time. He was not having a friendly relationship with Nawab of Farkat, who expected Muthuvarganathan Thevar to pay taxes, which as thinking that he is the senior supreme king in the entire down south. And of Farkat has a very close ties with Britishers as well. But Muthuvarganathan Thevar always was very vehement in speaking out his mind, and he used to say that I am the ruler of this Shivaganga region, and I don't pay any taxes to anybody. So Nawab of Arcot, along with Britishers, has raised a coup wherein he had taken some of the royal family members along with the local citizens of Shivaganga region and attacked Muthuvaranathan Thevar when he's gone to worship Lord Shiva in a temple and killed him from the backside without knowing. In the similar way, on the day when this was happening, the other troops of Britishers came and attacked Shivaganga fort and tried to kill Rani Velu Nachiyar as well. The moment this situation came up, Velu Nachiyar left the palace and went into hiding along with her infant daughter. So, and from Shivaganga region, which is down south of Tamil Nadu, she moved to Dindigal, which is closer to the Karnataka border, and and she stayed in hiding in some of the small ashrams or camps or whatever you want to name it. And from there, she sent a message to Hyder Ali seeking asylum. And once when Hyder Ali has agreed and said that she can come down to Mysore, she moved all the way to Mysore along with her trusted commanders, and then she went and spoke to Hyder Ali and asked for his support. And Hyder Ali has agreed to give support to Velu Nachiyar and in the form of cavalry and army people so that she can go ahead and take her revenge on the Britishers and send them out or drive them out from the Shivaganga region. And so Velu Nachiyar once again came back to Dindigar and she started hiding in one place after the other place in a constant, and she was on the constant move to escape from the Britishers. And Britishers and the local people, Tamilian people, were always, Britishers were having spies in the local Tamil folks who were always trying to keep an eye on Velu Nachiyar's movements and inform the Britishers or Nawab of Arcot. And in that process, they killed all her bodyguards as well. So Velu Nachiyar felt that if male people act as her bodyguards, it will be pretty much evident for all the common folk that she's a queen or somebody of high importance, right? So she wanted to have only the females as her bodyguards, and that is when she met Kuyili. Kuyili is actually a daughter of a cobbler, shoe cobbler. He used to repair. Kuyili's father used to repair shoes during the daytime, but because of his trust towards the royal family, that is Thevar family, he started also working as a spy to Velu Nachiyar. So um, Kuyili's parents, both Rakku is her mother, and Periyamuttan is her father. Both were brave souls. In fact, Rakku is supposed to be the bravest lady known in the Dindigal area at that point of time. Rather, Virupaksha is the village in Dindigal at that point of time, because she fought with a wild bull. Completely on her own with a small sword in her hand, and she killed that wild bull in order to save the crops from her field. And Kuyili grew up hearing all the bravery stories of both her and her mother and her father. That bravery was in her blood. And at the same time, because of the situations surrounding her, she felt that she needs to think and act. She cannot just like that act in haste, and she cannot show her bravery or her strength out in open. So she used to always be very soft and docile kind of thing while looking outside, but internally she knows what she's capable of, and she was always getting trained on the martial arts like silambam and other things. Seeing all these things, Velu Nachiyar started taking little affection towards Kuyili, and Velu Nachiyar appointed Kuyili as a personal bodyguard. When Kuyili started working as a personal bodyguard to Velu Nachiyar, there are so many times when these spies from the external agents like Britishers or Nawab of Arcot tried entering into Velu Nachiyar's camps and tried killing her. And most of the times, Kuyili used to save Velu Nachiyar with her vigilance and good observational skills. So Velu Nachiyar started trusting Kuyili more and more, and she was also very much, taken up with the thinking power of Kuyili, her strategies, the way she acts up, takes revenge on anybody else. One instance which they all say is that after Kuyili joined Velu Nachiyar's army as a woman bodyguard for Velu Nachiyar. Velu Nachiyar has appointed a Silambam instructor to Kuyili so that she can learn this sword fighting and stick fighting from Silambam, which is a traditional Indian warfare skill, isn't it? So, but Kuyili got to know that her Silambam instructor is once again a spy from Nawab of Arcot. She didn't hesitate even 1 second to kill that instructor, who is double in her age and double in her skill. This actually immediately impressed Velu Nachiyar, and that is the time when she promoted Kuyili as a chief army commander. And the women army under Velu Nachiyar is called Udayal Army, and she was made the chief commander of Udayal Army. And time has passed. It was almost 8 years after fort was taken over by the Britishers. Velu Nachiyar has started got cavalry and people from Hyder Ali. She started training all those people, and now the people are ready, and along with her trusted commanders called Marathu Pandya brothers. But they cannot just go out in open and attack Sivaganga fort, because the ammunition which Britishers have in that fort, which is guns, gunpowder, pistols, and everything. But whereas Velu Nachiyar's army has only swords, sticks, and the bamboo poles, along with bow and arrows. So with these kind of outdated weapons, they cannot attack fort in the public, under the public eye, isn't it? So, and their number of soldiers is also limited. So they were looking out for different ways as to how they can attack Britishers without in a surprising manner. That is the time when Kuyili has given them a suggestion, saying like on every Vijayadashami day, that is during the Dasara Navratri time, the Rajarajeshwari Amman temple in the Sivaganga fort will be open for the public, and all the ladies from in the Sivaganga area go and offer their prayers to Rajarajeshwari Amman, who is the goddess in the main temple, and they'll cook that prasadam, pungal, and all the stuff there, offer it to the goddess, and then spend the full day in the fort, and then come back in the evening. So Kuyili said, me along with my trusted people, around 5 to 10 people, all of us, will go along with the common folk and enter into the temple. The Shivaganga fort, and we'll let you know what needs to be done. Because they all know that ammunition is stored in the backside of in the Sivaganga fort, in the backside of the Sivaganga fort, and somewhere closer to Rajarajeswari Amman temple. But they are not aware where the ammunition is actually, and how they can take the seize of or the control of the Sivaganga fort. Kuyili has just mentioned that she will go into the fort. She'll find out where the ammunition lies, what will happen there, how she can. She'll devise. She'll come out with a plan, and but she didn't tell Velu Nachiyar what is she going to planning to do. But she said like she'll send a signal in the form of in one form or other for the Velu Nachiyar and other army people to come and attack the Sivaganga fort from the front. So that was all the discussion they had. All Kuyili and her other team members, all are women, dressed in the common clothes, took flowers, fruits, along with the weapons hidden in their saris, and went into the temple. And they went and sought the blessings of the goddess Rajarajeswari Amman. And then Kuyili went in search of the ammunition store or ammunition room where the Britishers were storing all their guns and other ammunitions. So she found out that yes, it is very much on the backside of the temple, little further from all the major processions that are happening there. It is onto the side lanes, which is very silent and nobody is going to disturb them. So she called all the people with whom she asked who has accompanied them, and all of them have actually ghee in their small pots which they are carrying on top of their heads. So she asked all of them to put the entire ghee on her head. After they had, along with her pot, after they had immersed her or doused her with the entire ghee, she had set herself to fire, and she jumped into the ammunition room. And what will happen when guns and gunpowder, everything is there and fire enters the room? She has self-immolized herself. And that way, the entire ammunition room got into fire and all the ammunition got destroyed. The moment Velu Nachiyar and her team of army people who were standing at the front saw fire coming out, they felt that this is a sign which Queenie is giving it to them. So they attacked the fort from the front side, and they are and Britishers didn't have any weapon, not even a single weapon to wage the counterattack, and they all had to become prisoners, and either they got killed or they were captured alive. And Velu Nachiyar took the control of the fort back. This is how the first human bomb in the ancient Indian history, which has self-immolated herself to give the power back to her trusted queen, Velu Nachiyar, in 1780. Mm, After all this, when Velu Nachiyar got the control of Sivaganga fort back, she ruled the kingdom for next 10 years, and most of the time when she remember Kuyili, and she actually ruled. So I mean, she got so many changes in the political policies to address the queries which Kuyili used to always raise about the caste system, about other, I mean, having good health and good education for our people across the region without any biases on the caste. And everybody should be treated equally and stuff like that. But unfortunately, our history books doesn't speak much about Kuyili, except that she is the chief army commander of the real army. And but we all sing so many praises about Velu Nachiyar, how she conquered Sivaganga Fort, how she defeated Britishers and all. But who is the mastermind behind all these things? It's Kuyili, none other Kuyili, right? Unfortunately, our history books write only one or two lines, my dear friends, and that is what this entire series is, to bring out those hidden facets of Indian history from the Indian history books, which are not known to us, but whose life lessons which we can take it forward into the real life. Only recently, Tamil Nadu government has installed a memorial in the Shivaganga district on in the name of Kuyili, the place where she is from. Hopefully, at least then next future generations would understand the importance of showing the devotion or discipline in life, learning skills in a limited time, then doing the unimaginable just for the benefit of the other people, not thinking about only the self needs and self satisfaction all the time. That's all is my story for today. Hope you like it. Let us meet tomorrow with yet another interesting story. Till then, bye bye.